right, guys, so we're gonna jump straight to business. Sagat is here, and I'm here to give y'all the sauce. Now, I'm gonna leave chapters down below for you guys to skip around to and get to the stuff that you actually want to know about. But I want to take the time for this part of the video to let you guys know. First off, I hope you have an amazing day. Everything's going great. Your mental is great, and everything is just prosperous. If not, it's soon to come. 2, I used to play a lot of Sagat. So what you're gonna learn here is gonna be a pretty in-depth guide on how to use the character. I'm a fast learner as well, guys. I don't want you to take the things that you learn here lightly, because it definitely is sauce that you can take and improve and add to your game. So with that being said, like I said, I'm leaving chapters down below for you to skip in between to see what you want to know or watch the whole video. But I just wanted to stress that because, yeah, I know I play a lot of Sim, but Sagat is also my guy. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. All right, guys, so let's go over all the Sagat standing and crouching normals real quick, see the startup frames, and go from there. All right, so for all the standing normals, standing light punch is 5 frames, medium punch is 6, medium kick is 11, light kick is 10. All right, heavy punch is 15, and heavy kick is also 10. Forward heavy kick is 16. Because that's a command normal. All right, now for all the crouching normal. Crouching light punch is 4, which is as fast as normal, by the way. Medium punch is 7, medium kick is 9, and light kick is 5. And then you also have heavy punch, which is 11, and so is heavy kick. He also has target combos from some of his normals, like standing medium kick. If you press heavy kick afterwards, he does 2 hits. This is really good for whiff punish scenarios. He also has one with crouching medium punch that can go into a heavy punch. This is special move cancelable, but it does not combo. But he has one with heavy kick that does combo, and you can do it into supers, but it isn't special move cancelable. So right here, boom, bam, and there you have it. All right, now for all of his air normals, we have jumping light punch, which is 4 frames, jumping light kick, which is 5 frames, jumping medium kick, which is 8, jumping medium punch, which is 8, jumping heavy, which is 10, and jumping heavy kick, which is also 10. So some decent normals, but it doesn't stop there because they all have pretty good range. Like his crouching light punch goes pretty far, and his standing light punch. This is pretty insane. You can actually combo these from either one, like standing into light, and you can do it from pretty far away, as you can see. His light kick goes really far. Like, oh my lord, this is insane. All right, now on to his specials, right? So in this version, Street Fighter 6, Sagat only has fireballs on his punch buttons, no longer his kicks. They're all the Tiger Knee, right? Because it's no longer a DP motion, it's the fireball motion, quarter circle forward. So he only has 3 variations of his fireball. For his Tiger Knee, same as usual, boy, the good old bronze kneecap. The good old bronze kneecap. So Tiger Knee is really good in this game. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Tiger Knee is good. Don't let anyone fool you if they tell you otherwise. If you're good at spacing, you know your nooch. If your opponent is crouching on block, it's always plus. From any range besides like in their face, you're plus. You're always going to be plus. So say from like right here, I'm plus. But if I'm right in his face, I'm -8. Right here, boom, plus. And that's not just because of spacing, it's really just because they're crouching. Because if they were standing and I hit it from like right around, it wouldn't be plus. It would be like -5. And that also goes for the medium version as well. You have to space it a little bit, but you just have to use a bigger button. And I would prefer like heavy punch. Crouching heavy punch is a good one, because you get that +2 right there if they decide to respect it and not DP. But heavy kick is always plus. This is always plus, baby. It doesn't matter if they're crouching or standing, you're gonna be plus. So if you manage to clip them with this and make them block it, you got plus frames, you're +4. All right, now he has this new special move, which is kind of similar to Ken's Genrai kicks, where you basically have to guess whether he's gonna do an overhead or do something that's plus. And that move is called the Tiger Nexus. And I'm gonna say right now, that is a hard ass name, bro. That shit is gas. Tiger Nexus, come on, bro. Of course, Sagat is gonna have sauce. Of course, he's just gonna have some fucking boss ass name like that for his move list. But anyway, he has the light version, which is an overhead. He has the medium version, which is a kick outward. And the heavy version is a knee lunge forward, and you're able to combo after that. So you can get like a driver's combo, shit like that. Pretty cool, pretty neat. And of course, y'all already know we got the Tiger Upper. I'm sorry, I just gotta say it that way, bro. It's just so nostalgic. I don't know why. Tiger Upper, bro. That shit is so cool. And the heavy one now has some hype on it, guys, because you can charge, you can really put some oomph behind that thing, baby, and get a follow-up, which is cool. And it gives you a hard knockdown. So you can drive rush up and get some pressure. The timing's a little tricky, but boom, right there. +6, good Lord. My boy is finna hawk y'all down. I'm telling you, he gonna be on your ass. I'm gonna teach y'all how to stick to your opponent like glue with Sagat. He finna be a menace. All right, now time for the supers, right? We have the classic Tiger Shot. All right, now time for the supers. We have the classic Tiger Cannon. Oh, bitch, just nuked his ass. All right, now that we have that out of the way, it's time for the real softs. Sagat low-key has a total of 7 supers, guys. No exaggeration, no bullshit. This man got like 7 supers. Okay, so he's got Tiger Cannon, and he has 3 variations of his level 2, which is the Savage Tiger. So he has one with neutral that does the most damage. If you don't press anything during the animation, you get this one right here. Ow. The foot to the face is so beautiful, man. I love that, bro. I love it. And there's another variation. If you hold backwards, it'll switch sides. Toss your bitch ass. Right? Another good one, and you get a hard knockdown. And if you hold forward, he has a version where he punches you up or a follow-up. You can get a combo after this. Pretty sick. Wait, but don't forget, he also has one if you hold down. Elbows you. Oh my gosh. Like, dude, he has so much. Really, that's like 8. I forgot he has the one now where you, oh my God, I forgot he has the one where he elbows. I just remembered. Really, that's like 8. Okay, now for his level 3, this right here is just cinema. This is peak cinema, guys. What can I say? Discombobulate. If y'all know what I'm talking about, if you know, you know, discombobulate. And just to show it off, the critical art, of course. Yo, they really went all out for this, dude. Oh my gosh. It's the fact that he, like, you don't even see the animation of you going in the air when he punches you with the tiger uppercut. It just shows him rising above you. And, oh my gosh. Just painful, brutal, bro. He sandwiches you in between his elbow and kneecap. That shit gotta hurt. Okay, now that we have those out of the way, the basics, what are Sagat's best buttons? Now, that's a hard question, right? Because a lot of Sagat's buttons are really good, right? But what are the peak buttons, the best of the best, the cream of the crop? I would definitely say crouching heavy punch, right? Just because it's special cancelable, right? All right, now let's look at the frame data though. So we can put Kenny Boy here on block. All right, now standing light punch, -3, so you're safe. Standing light kick, -4, you're safe. Standing medium punch is +2. That's pretty good, okay? So I'm glad he has a standing normal that's plus, because not everybody does. Standing medium kick is -3, so you're safe. Crouching light punch, -1. Really good normal, super safe. Crouching light kick, -3. Crouching medium punch, -1. Crouching medium kick, -2. So safe on all his normals on block, like all the crouch ones. And then the heavy punch, -5, okay, unsafe there. And heavy kick, -5, unsafe there. And of course, crouching heavy kick is -12. So as you can see, Sagat's light buttons are pretty fast and they have really good range. So that means you can kind of set up a lot of whiff punish scenarios like this right here. Right there, that's a pretty good one. You can catch them, mash and light punch, and get a whole whiff punish counter. And for a better example, you can get stuff like that from a drive rush. That's not bad at all. That's actually really good. I don't want to say just not bad. That's really good. If they're mashing, you can get another light too. That shows you just how far this normal reaches, guys. Like his normals, they're clipping your ass if you're mashing. So you kind of got to respect Sagat. Like you don't need to be mashing on his character because he can drive rush from anything, you know? Now like he's in your face. Like right there, he's in your face, right? Like shit like this, you're really gonna have to pay attention. You got to lock in. Like there's actually scenarios where he can get a heavy punch. So if you're in their face, you can also get a standing light kick as well, and then go for a tiger knee, which gives you +2 if they block. Now, what if they jump? Well, you have normals like heavy kick that can clip them if they're trying to jump. And what if they don't press a button and they just move backwards? Or you can also do this. And that is plus if they block it. Now, if they just decide to move backwards, you can go for things like this. Just, you know, a +8 fireball, or you can just default for a fireball and you're safe. And also to keep in mind, if you do the medium version and they stand block it, you're +9. So after the +9, right, you can go for a forward light kick and that's -3. So not bad. Even if they do block it, you know, at least you know that you're safe. Okay, now time to go over some basic Oki real quick, right? So for Sagat's Tiger Knee, it's always gonna give you Oki. There's never a situation where you're not gonna get Oki off a Tiger Knee. And the easiest form of getting that Oki is by confirming into a light Tiger Knee and then timing your meaty and doing a heavy Tiger Knee. Let me show you. So say I do crouching like kick, crouching like punch, Tiger Knee, right? After the Tiger Knee, do a heavy +2. Time your meaty correctly, because if you do it too soon, it's not gonna be close. It's kind of hard to miss it, honestly. Now, of course, they can see right there. Oh, but I got 0. All right, not bad, not bad. So at least you're safe, and it's still your turn technically. You're in their face. But yes, if you do the light and then do the heavy after you confirm it, it's plus. So keep that in mind. That's the easiest form of Oki you can get with it. Now you can also drive rush, right? And you're +6 right there. So you can go for stuff like this. And again, if they're massing, boom. Crouching heavy punch. I caught him with a punish counter. And all I did there was a Tiger Knee. Imagine what else you could get, right? I didn't even get the combo, but like, dude, this character is gonna have you guessing, so please be careful. Please be advised. And don't forget, he also has the Tiger Nexus, where he can make you guess whether it's gonna be an overhead or it's gonna be 2+ normals. And you're going to have to decide whether to duck it, and if you duck it, he gets a hard knockdown. If you mash, he's also hitting you. The only way out of this is by using an EXDP. It's the only way you're gonna get out of that. Or super. Only ways to escape. So you better be willing to spend that cash, and at the position that you're spending that cash in the match, you better hope it's worth it, because you're close to burnout. And he's just gonna keep forcing these options without having to spend meter. So good luck, buddy. Good fucking luck. Now say we got a situation like this, right? We get the cross up, get the Oki, boom. You try to mash, now you're getting ground bounced off the Tiger Nexus. That shit is, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna have to block for a little bit, bucko. You're just gonna have to block. You're gonna have to let old man get his moves out first before you young whippersnappers start trying to swing and hit your hoopla. Because these hits finna have some power behind them. So just imagine this, right? You're playing Luch, out of nowhere he gets Oki. You think it's safe, and then super. And now he's about to combo you in the corner for like 40%. If I was optimal, I'd get 40%.
Are you sure about that?
So here's a better example. That right there, full corner carry, bro. Full corner carry. That is insane. And for 33%, it's not bad. It's really not bad. So if they're mashing, you know, you're gonna clip them. Just be ready for that confirm. And if they're jumping, you can use your heavy kick to snipe them out of the air, because it leaves you with that range. After that light, it leaves you with some range to really gauge what your opponent is gonna do. So you have some leeway there to still catch them with the whiff punish, even if you just wanna see how they react. So just keep that in mind. You have room to move. See, like right here, around the range with the light punch, right here, if they choose to jump, I can still like move around before them and choose a heavy kick, or I could do back heavy punch. Let me show you. Right there. He took to the skies, he got sniped. He got the ashy elbow. Okay, so like I said, it leaves you with enough spacing to really gauge what your opponent is gonna do and give time to like react to it, you know? If they start adapting to you with punishing them, then you know you can mix it up with just waiting to see what they're gonna do But if you see that they're not adapting, then just keep oppressing them. Why not? I mean, until they tell you that it doesn't work or show you that it's not gonna work anymore, don't stop it. And as for the heavy kicks, right? The timing is a bit weird. Like with the jump, you can catch them right there, you wait, but it's a pretty deep jump in that you're gonna have to wait for. But for forward heavy kick, you kind of step out of the range of their anti-air if they choose to do one. So it's kind of like Dawson's slide in some cases, where if people jump over you after you do a certain move and you slide, they're just out of range for their move to whiff and for yours to hit and catch them with a whiff punish and then get your counter. So pretty neat scenario. I like that. Just keep that in mind. It's some gimmicky stuff right there. Some gimmicky stuff. And don't forget, you can also do Nexus. Catch them jumping. You can do the light or the medium version. Catch them jumping out the air, my boy. Catch them jumping out the air. Catch them jumping out the air. Catch them jumping out the air. By the way, Sagat gets no Oki off any of his throws, so just, yeah, forget about that. It doesn't even matter if you drive rush, so we're not even gonna go over that, but I'll just show you the throws. Yeah, boom. And the back one's kind of the same. Well, only in the corner right there, so yeah. On to the next. Okay, so now time to go over some combos, baby, because I know that's what y'all looking for. I know y'all came to see the damage. Y'all came to see the boy do some big boy damage. So that's what we about to go over. Now, let's get to the juice, baby. All right, so Sagat has some heavy hitting normals, guys. And the big ones you need to pay attention to are the crouching heavy punch, medium heavy punch, and standing heavy kick. Okay, and don't forget standing medium. Now, as I went over some whiff punish scenarios, right? A lot of these normals can lead to some explosive damage from Sagat, guys. Let me just show you what he can do as like a base, you know? Just some of the things he's already working with without whiff punishes or punish counters and like those damage multipliers, all right? This is with resources, by the way. Of course. Bro, 44%, and I still have drive gauge, and I get Oki right there. That's just like something simple. You don't even have, it wasn't even a combo with the heavy tiger uppercut. Like, dude, Sagat is him. Okay, a good thing to know about his jumping starters, his jumping medium kick is a really good one because you can combo into his standing heavy kick, but you only want to let one hit come out of the standing heavy kick, because if you get both, you won't be able to combo into the Tiger Nexus. And that's the heavy version, by the way, so you can get the most optimal damage. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If I do one hit, it comes all the way out. So at least you still get your Tiger Nexus, the full version of that, and you get better corner carry. Now for his BNBs, I would say his BNBs, when you get a cross up, would be linking from his lights, or you could go from his medium. It just depends on what you decide to do. What I would prefer, or what I do, is I try to go for things like this that would set up my pressure. If you get a hit, you can then go for Tiger Knee and then Oki. That's BNB right there. Like, quickest way to start your pressure and get some nonsense going. And medium punch is also a good starter, right? Because you can also get Tiger Knee and then get your Oki. And medium punch is also a good starter because you can also get Tiger Knee and then get your Oki. So his BNBs don't get really crazy damage to start off with, but they are good. So I would say a lot of Sagat's damage would come from his jump-ins. And when he gets jump-ins, he can make them count. Like, he can really make them hurt, depending on what you want to do. For example, this alone right here just goes to show, like, he's really got that damage, bro. And I didn't even have to finish the combo there. If I have level 2, look. Ow. Like, look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Not crazy damage, but it just goes to show how he can really extend his combos. Now, let's say I get my damage off Oki when they're trying to mash, right? Dude, just like earlier. Boom. Corner carry. This is from mid-screen. Spinning the cash, 39%. Still, it's lesser damage, it's more scaling, but I'm not even showing like the other stuff right now that he has that's just ill. Like, I'm still myself learning the damage that he can actually shit out, and it's so mind-boggling. So that being said, I guess I'll just try to figure out some more right now. All right, check this out, right? I shall crush you. Inga banga boonga. Oh my gosh, 41%, right? And then you get a hard knockdown. I just got 41% off of jumping. How much dry did we use? Hold up. How much dry did we use? Hold up. Let's look. Hold up, man. We still got 1 bar. So if we do try to go for like any pressure with drive rush, we'll go and burn out. But you don't need to, because then you got fireballs. You can just chuck plasma from right there and get a meaty fireball. Now, what about the heavy punch starter, right? So you got a heavy punch starter. Look at this, man. How much damage is this shitting out, bro? Dude, oh my lord. We got 41 with just the light punch. Okay, now what if you got a heavy punch starter, all right? What's the damage on that? Because we got 41% for the last one. Let's see. Ooh. Damn. We're already at 41. Okay, so just a little bit more. Still 41. Just a little bit more damage on the end. Not bad. So that's like the most optimal for it, I guess, maybe. Okay, so for like a regular combo with him as well, to get Oki off of, you can do EX Tiger Shot after the lights. So you can do crouching light, crouching light kill, crouching light punch, standing light punch into the EX Tiger Shot, that punch version. And then get a medium Tiger knee, and now you're +7. Now if they back tech after this, you're still +7. And they're a little farther away, but your normals have so much reach that you can go for nonsense. Like, boom, right there. Crouching heavy punch. If they're waking up, pressing anything besides a DP, like they're getting fucking clipped. Like look at that range. Like, bro, that range is crazy. Also, a good thing to know is that his EX Fireball, the standing, the medium and heavy version, are always going to combo into his level 1. Anywhere, it does not matter. So from anywhere, it does not matter. Close up, I'm gonna hit you. If we're across the stage and I hit you with that shit, it's still gonna hit you. It does not matter. It's always gonna make contact. So that's good to know. Anytime you get a confirm off of that, any random moment, just let it rip. The cannon! Fire the cannons, baby. Okay, so now time for anti-air combos, right? Here we go. Sagat has some really dangerous anti-air combos. If you get clipped by that forward heavy kick, he can hit you with this shit twice into a super, guys. Like, Sagat has never had anything like this. Who he feeling like? I mean, I guess you could do the EX Tiger Shot super, but this right here, a super where you get to extend the combo as well, bro. 35%, that's not even optimal. That's not even optimal. Also, do not sleep on the back heavy punch, because he can confirm it into Tiger Nexus and get a full conversion. 27% right there. Not bad. Insane. And you can get even more. It does not stop there. These are just anti-air combos, by the way, guys. Like, wanna carry? Just anti-air combos. He can also chain 2 medium punches together into his light punch to an EX Tiger Shot, which is really good. And that also gives you Oki right here. So it leaves you with +7 and you're right there in their face, kinda, sorta. Well, you're close enough for your normals to reach. Let's just say that. Because Sagat, he's got that reach. Extendo clip on the limbs. And okay, guys, that's gonna be it for now, man. Okay. I'm definitely going to drop more for Sagat as well. So this is not the last video, guys. We're gonna be showing some gameplay, some things in action. So get ready here. I think the character is strong. He's gonna take some time to adapt into the meta. People are gonna figure some things out with him. I don't think he's bad. I don't think this character's bad. It's gonna require maybe a little work, who knows? But I think he's got everything he needs. His fireballs control spacing, especially his heavy version with it being really fast. You having to duck or drive period or like to avoid it, because reacting to it to jump is kind of difficult. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty zoomy. So it's gonna take some adapting to get used to. But with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you learned anything new, don't forget to leave your boy a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you on the next one.